So it's been about 2 weeks and we are back at the Hourglass District property, and we've made some huge progress. So this part of construction goes really quickly, so I thought it was important to kind of show these smaller increments of time to show what we can get done in such a short amount of time. So we're gonna start where we started before, where the old house meets the new house. And a lot of this looks very similar to what you saw previously, but if you turn your attention up, you can see here how much progress has been made. So when we were here last, the block was just about completed, and we were just starting to do the ceiling framing. But now you can see we've completed all of the framing, we have the roof structure up, and we actually have the roofing material up. So right now the roof is actually dried in 100%, and we've passed our final roof inspection. So that's a huge stride, especially this time of year where it's raining all the time. It's August in Orlando and it is hot and steamy out. So let's go around the corner here and you can kind of see a little bit more of that roof that we put on and how it kind of transforms the back, and now it looks a lot more like a finished product. The next stages that we'll see pretty quickly here, we're gonna be putting windows in, we're putting exterior doors in, and then we'll be stuccoing. So this will be fully dried in the next week or two. So we're actually very close to that next milestone. But let's go inside the house and we'll go in the front door so you can kind of get a feel for the new floor plan and how everything will come together. All right, so we're at the front door of the house, so let's go in this way so you can get a feel for the new floor plan and how we laid everything out. So as you walk in, you can see that it's going to be a very open floor plan. We've got our family room over here behind you. In front of you, you can see how we've really optimized the view of the pool. So we're trying to make the pool the focal point, and right now it's covered in tarps to just protect it from all the construction debris, so you don't really get that full feel of what it'll be. But you can kind of see where the blue is, that's what you're going to be looking out at. So the doors that are going to be leading out to the pool have full glass on them, so it really maximizes that view. And then both of these windows have lots of glass, not a lot of mullions to break up the glass. So as you continue into the space, you start to see more and more of the backyard, and it really draws your eye out and makes you want to continue into the space, which is what we like to see in houses. Over here, you can see that the window is a little bit shorter than the one on the other side, and there's a reason for that. We are putting the kitchen sink under this window. And this particular window, we had a lot of coordination with when we were planning where to put it, because the homeowner was really specific that they wanted the countertop from the kitchen sink to flow right into the window as a windowsill. So that took a lot of coordination, because right now we've got a concrete floor. We don't know exactly where the floor is going to end up, but we worked between our flooring contractor or tile installer, because it is going to be tile floor, our cabinet person to make sure that the height of the cabinet was exactly right, and then eventually our countertop person when they come out to do the template to make sure that the sill flows right into the window. So that's going to be a really cool detail. That does take a lot of coordination, but that's what we're really good at. So as we back up, we'll have our typical sink cleaning station that I love to talk about every time, with the trash can and the dishwasher on either side. In the center here, so this is going to be a really big feature wall. It's a modern design, so on this wall we've got the range, which will be right down here with the hood above, and you can see that exhaust pipe that's going out the roof. So that's going to be the center line for our range. So this will be a really nice focal point from sitting in the family room, sitting at the bar. Of course, we're going to have an island. And this is going to be a really beautiful rectangular shape that will have the backsplash the same material as the countertop in the kitchen. So that'll look really beautiful, very clean lined, very modern. So everything from this point forward was actually new construction, and everything behind me is existing construction. So in order to tie them together, we took the line from the ceiling that you're seeing on this side, and we extended it over to the existing house side in the form of a soffit. So this will create a really nice sight line for your cabinets, because the height of the cabinets will be consistent. Even though the ceiling is taller over here, the line of the top of the cabinets will be consistent all the way through. So So it'll tie the old to the new, and I think it's gonna look really, really spectacular. These are some of the renderings from the cabinet drawings that we planned everything off of. So this is typical in a renovation or new construction situation where we actually put the renderings or the drawings up on the wall so that we can plan all the specifics around what is going to be here eventually. Over here in this little alcove, we're gonna have a little wine bar. So we're gonna make use of this old closet and make it into a nice wine bar. We'll have some upper cabinets. I think we decided to go with the floating shelves, and we've got some outlets in the side wall here, so we'll be able to have, you know, some bar gadgets in this little alcove. And then finally, we've got our island. So all of the power has been coordinated and run through this pipe. You can see it's being fed from the wall on the outside. So this will get treated with a termite spray and covered with concrete and vapor barrier so that it's protected from anything coming up from the floor below. And then this island is going to be pretty massive. So it's going to go from about right here, kind of where we have these rebar set up, and all the way down to about here. So again, we like to try to set everything up beforehand, plan it all out so that we have an idea of where our ceiling lights are gonna go. In this house, we actually have a skylight, so we needed to set everything up so we could make sure that we coordinated this location with everything else that's going on in this kitchen so that this didn't feel out of place or the wrong spot. Over here, this is gonna be the family room, so right off of the kitchen. We kept the island very narrow so that we'd have plenty of room in the family room location. So you can see here where we put the floor outlet. Last time we were here, the floor outlet was here. The homeowner wanted it to be a little bit more centered in the room, so we actually moved it slightly over from where it was located before. So this is great because you can have your couch, you can have your chairs, and you can have power without having a big ugly cord running through your space. So we really love to plan those if we can, and it makes sense with the renovation. And this is gonna be the new office. So this is a totally new space, did not have it before. We've got huge windows looking out to the backyard, so when you're working, you can at least enjoy the beautiful view of the backyard. And we've coordinated with the homeowner, you know, where they wanted outlets. And of course, we have to do everything per code. We've got our cable over in this corner, so I'm sure she'll have some sort of hutch or something that will have the router over here. So this is a small space, but it does add another room in order for her to be able to work and enjoy the view at the same time. So let's go into the owner's suite. This is where a lot of the other changes have happened, and we'll be changing out light fixtures, but we've got our framing complete. So now this space is kind of coming to life, and you're getting to see all the different spaces that we've been able to make by adding on that 8'4" to the back of the house. So this will obviously be the bedroom. This was the bedroom before. But now, instead of just having a small wall closet, they're actually gonna have this really expansive closet and bathroom space. So again, another pocket door. So we planned for that early on, and we make sure that we position it in the right place so that once the door goes in, it's exactly as we planned. We have his closet on this side. So you'll see we've got these really nice vaulted ceilings. The homeowner did decide to keep those. We have the option to frame those down to the 8-foot height, which is just about the top of the block that you're seeing there. But they really liked that it made the space feel bigger. And obviously in a closet, it's really nice to have that extra ceiling height because you can push things up there. You can put things like suitcases and the things that you don't have room for up on the taller parts of the ceiling. So we love that. And this is gonna be her closet. So same thing here, kept the nice vaulted ceilings, planned for these pocket doors early on. We've got lots of pocket doors here. And then back here, we actually have a gun safe. So this is gonna be a special room that's kind of hidden from everything. Probably put some clothes in front of it, but it's a little bit strange location, but when you know what it is, it makes a lot more sense. As we continue down here, we've got this little alcove here, so this is actually gonna be a laundry hamper. So we're doing a countertop here, and then we've got a laundry pull-out here so that their laundry is in a space. You have to have laundry, right? We don't like it, but we have to have it. But we planned for it early on, so it's hidden and it's out of sight. We love to have hidden storage. That's one of our favorite things. And over here you can see the primary shower. So this is a really large, nice size shower. We're actually gonna be doing the zero entry. So last time we talked about how we recessed this, but now that all the plumbing and the electrical is in, you can see where everything's gonna go a lot better. So as you walk into the shower, you'll have a door here. I don't remember which way the door swings, but it doesn't matter. You'll walk into the shower. You've got your controls over here. So we always try to put the controls to the shower somewhere where you're not going to get wet by the shower head. So the shower head is spraying this way. You've got your door over here. So this allows you to open the door, turn on the shower without getting sprayed by the cold water. So again, lots of coordination up front to just make sure that we're putting everything in the right location. So this will be your valve here to turn the shower on and off. You have your niches. So we've got two really large niches right above the valve. And then above that, we've got shower head number 1. Shower head number 2 is right in the center of the shower. So this is going to be a rain shower head. And this is a multi-function valve. So you'll actually be able to decide, do I want one on, do I want the second one on, or do I want both of them on at the same time? We've got our windows. So anywhere where you see these openings on either side, those will be nice large windows. Again, trying to maximize the view. And then we've got one door here. So this will allow the homeowner to have direct access to the pool without having to go out into the living room. And the last thing about this bathroom that I want to point out is the skylight above me. So the original house had skylights and the homeowner was really passionate about keeping them. So we really coordinated in depth with them to make sure the location of those was highly accurate and to make sure that they were happy at the end of the day with where we put those. So I think that, we found a great location in here and another awesome location in the kitchen. So the homeowner is really happy and we are too. Let's go on to the other side of the house. There's not a lot of changes, but I want to just show you them now so you can appreciate what they look like later. Let's go. So this is the other wing of the house. We've got our secondary bedrooms and bathroom. We're not doing a ton of work in the bathroom, but I did want to just point out some small changes that we did need to make because of the renovation. So you'll see here we've got our shower. Most of the wall tile is actually staying in the shower. This used to be a large niche that was a window. So we had to block up that window when we added the square footage behind the bathroom. So this is gonna just be a new niche inside of the shower. We'll tile over this, we'll waterproof this area, and then we've got actually some old wall tile from this shower, so we'll be able to match everything exactly, which is great. The other change we made in here is adding another pocket door. So now this bedroom is an ensuite bedroom, which was important to the homeowners because they have aging parents and they wanted to make sure that they have a place to go if they needed to move in with them. You'll remember last time when we met at the house previously, we were talking about this window and needing to add it because this window was going away. Again, you'll see the same thing. We added all the square footage to the back of the house, but this used to be our egress window. So now we've got it all framed in. Once we do the drywall, you won't even know it was there. And we've got our new window that will be going in the next week or so. And that is now the egress window. So if there was ever a fire emergency, you can still get out of the house. The other bedroom, not a lot of changes. We're doing new floors, new baseboards, new door, and fan, but other than that, pretty much staying the same footprint, and just another secondary bedroom for guests, or they wanted to have another office location, or their kids wanted to come home to visit. Well, that's it for this home tour. We will see you on the next one. I'm Hillary Stalder, your design forward builder, and can't wait to see you next time.